Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably going to be a bit of a ramble, although I do have some things in specific that I wanted to mention and some things I wanted to show you, a new pipe included. But you know what? This is going to be sort of a birthday ramble. My birthday was a couple days ago, and I always feel a bit of a pressure, whether presumed or not, to make short videos. And today I was thinking, and I just said, screw it. I'm just going to say what I want to say, show what I want to say, and if people want to watch it, they'll watch it. If they don't, they don't, right? So, with that, I'm smoking some Hearth and Home eggnog, which I've mentioned probably many times is my favorite holiday blend. I discovered it last year. I really enjoy it, and if you haven't tried it, go look for it. If you're looking for a holiday blend that's not so Virginia-based, go out and get it. It's burley-based, and right when you light it up, you get this nice, warm, baked goods flavor going on and feeling. It's smooth, sort of buttery, vanilla, maybe a little chocolate, more like probably like a caramel, tastes like baked goods right off the bat, and then it gets into more burley. And then what I get is sort of, as I've described before, is sort of you drink coffee, and instead of putting milk in, you put some eggnog in. That's it. You get that strong sort of burly, earthy, bittery, nuttiness, and then it's sort of smoothed over with a creamy eggnog, and it's a delicious smoke. And I'm smoking it in a pipe, which you probably haven't seen before. My brother gave it to me, I think for Christmas last year, maybe for my birthday last year. Probably my birthday. And ironically enough, it's a Ukrainian pipe. Many of you guys have seen these. They're really cheap. They're sold online and in other places. They're marked GG, which stands for Golden Gate, which is translated into Ukrainian as Zoloty Vorota, which are famous gates in a famous place in Kiev, the sort of city gates of old Kiev. And it's made from pear wood. It's a cheap pipe. They're not constructed well. They're not terribly quality stuff. But you know what? It actually does the job. So it's a little bowl, and which is just what I was looking for, because this is my second smoke. I enjoyed one smoke, and then I wanted to make another video, so I thought I'll have another smoke. Better open the window before the wife comes. Also, I am enjoying some adult beverage. This is Jim Beam apple, which I enjoy, especially around the holidays. For me, hard alcohol and basically alcohol in general is not an everyday thing. It's sort of a celebratory, holiday, in great spirits type thing. And that's the season we're in, the season of great drinks. So, and Jim Beam apple always reminds me of the Seattle Pipe Club, because somebody at the Pipe Club got me onto it last year, maybe even longer ago than that, and I always enjoyed some when we met together once a month for the Seattle Pipe Club. And I was at the store the other day, and I saw some, and it was on sale, and so I snagged some up, and I'm happy I did. Also, I'm enjoying some chocolate money. $1 million in white chocolate. And I don't know if you can see this or not. Probably not, but it's funny. It's got a typo here, and it says, "This note is non-negotiable. Its sole purpose is to promote special events and good times." And special is spelled S-P-E-S-H-I-A-L. So there you have that. A lady at church gave that to me for my birthday. And speaking of my birthday, I got a new pipe. So I was under the impression that it was my first new briar pipe, but I guess it wasn't. I bought a little briar pipe, and I made a video about it, sort of the box opening, a long time ago. But I had since given that pipe away, so I guess it's not my first, but now it is my only new briar pipe. And without further ado, I will show that to you. There you have it. Now this shank, right here where it meets the bowl, is awfully thin for my clumsy fat fingers. So that's something I'm going to have to be careful about. But I really like thin shanks. They're kind of sexy. So the pipe is made by HS Studios. So if any of you guys have heard about this, I guess it's a Chinese maker. And I don't know if it's one maker or not. There's not a lot of information. Some of it says they made some knockoff pipes. I don't know. They sell on eBay anywhere between $30 and $100, and they mostly go for around $50, I think. And I got this one for, I think, shipped for under $40. HS Studios. So here it has what looks like an lowercase LG, and the symbol, which doesn't look Chinese to me, but I'm not Chinese. Sort of looks like a McDonald's arches, but with 3 arches. I don't know. It says HS Studios handmade. The construction isn't super. I mean, it's good. It's not my best, most well-constructed pipe, but it's not bad. The hole here in the bottom of the bowl comes out in the middle, but underneath. So, I don't know. All my pipes seem to gurgle when I'm smoking them outside in the cold. This one got quite a bit of condensation as well. I don't know if that's a factor of the cold or not the perfect drilling, but it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. For $37, I think it was a hit. So, it's a conical bowl, pretty small. And as you can see here, I was experimenting with weights and comparing weights of my other pipes. This is a Savinelli 3, I think 19 shape. See what it says. It comes in at 45 grams. And this guy, I think, comes in at 41, if I remember. Well, now it's saying 42. Well, there you go. It's fairly light, but not super light. I think it's on the light to medium section. Also, I got this new tamper, which I kind of like. It's a bamboo. You see it's got some burnt marks on there already. With this nice tamper end. It's a S-Deco. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it only cost me $3. So, I'm very happy with it. I picked up a couple other ones to give away as gifts to some friends of mine. And I cracked open this bad boy on my birthday. Macallan's Royal Cajun Ebony. And it was fabulous. or it is fabulous. I'm really enjoying it. It smells just like tamarindo. Tamarindo, which is it's a tropical fruit, and it doesn't really look like a fruit. It looks like a giant brown, like a green bean, but brown, giant, maybe like this big, or maybe like if you imagine like a peanut, but a fruit. Sort of looks like that. Anyways, and it's got sort of like this plum taste to it, but it's a little more tropical and a little more tangy. It's got quite a bit of sour in there with the sweetness. So, and the smoke is very good. I'll have to smoke it some more before I do a real sort of review on it, but I'm liking it. It comes in this very it's very dark. Maybe I'll show it here. Not bad. It's called Ebony, and it is very dark. And it comes in these little tiny chunks. Not so chunky like the Cornell and Deal chunks. A little more shredded than that, but they're really small pieces, and so sometimes they can come through the shank if you're smoking like a corn cob, you know, because they got such a big airway. But very good stuff. Nice solid flavor, very interesting, and all the way through, some complexities to it. I'm enjoying exploring that blend out. So yeah, those are some of my birthday steals. Besides that, I'm doing well. I kind of wanted to do a VR, I guess. I forget now who posted it a little while back. There was a VR competition. I'll put a link to whoever it was, but I'll have to do some research. And I think the question was something about, are you who you wanted to be when you were growing up? And I was really enjoying watching some of the video responses. And I wanted to make one. And I was thinking about it. And, you know, it always seems to me that I was the only one like this, and that it was a bit of a negative thing. But I never really wanted to be anybody when I wanted to grow up. Not a profession. Certainly I never thought about the kind of person I wanted to be. And you know, when you're a kid, especially in high school, people are always asking you, who you want to be? Are you going to go off and study? And what do you want to do when you grow up? And I always felt so stupid when people asked me that question, because I had no idea. And you know, I still couldn't tell you. I just never really, I guess subconsciously, and just never really thought it was an important question. Maybe that is negative. Maybe that's held me back a little bit, but I don't know. I'm very grateful for who I am, the family I was born in, the country I was born in, the opportunities I've been given that I had no part in, and I feel very grateful to God, just by the grace of God, that I am who I am. And never really thought about it growing up, who you want to be. Now I think a lot about it more, about what kind of person I want to be. I look back on my actions sort of retrospectively, and I think, wow, what does that say about me? And is that the person I want to be? Are those the reactions I want to have? Is that the emotional reaction? Is that the physical reaction I want to have to people and situations? And then I just sort of go from there. I'm not really a huge fan of planning your life out so much. Which in my last video was the International Corn Cob Pipe Month video challenge, about a 3-year life goal. And I do have that, and I'm really excited about my life goal. You can go back and watch that video, but at the same time, it's not so structured. It's not so micromanaged. I think life is the spontaneity of life and the unpredictableness of it is a beautiful thing. If you can look at it that way, I think it's a beautiful thing. I don't adhere to just going down the stream, but I also don't adhere with sort of fighting with life, with your whole being trying to tame life and make it what you want to be. I don't know. Anyways, I guess that's about it for me now. Christmas is upon us. It's the season of Advent, the season of waiting for Christ's return and celebrating that He came to us. So I'm really enjoying that. Soon we'll be going out to buy a Christmas tree and decorating it, or making decorations with the girls. This Sunday I'll be preaching on joy. One of the themes of Advent. So I'm thinking about that out here behind my desk. I guess that's it for me, guys. I wish you well.